Back live with the DAFL Week 6. As we have a good game up ahead of us. The Browns, representing the DAFL, will be facing the Cardinals. With the Browns tonight. So this is our first game of Week 6. The Browns are 4-1. Not exactly sure. I think the Cardinals' record is, if I remember correctly, I think it is 2-3. Let's get her all shared out. And then we will have Primetime Sean Sanders welcome in the new owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we'll get this all shared out across the board, and then we will start our game. Welcome in, everyone. I think this could be a good, shocking game for people. I don't think it's going to be a bad game, so we'll see how this goes. The Cardinals are facing a 4-1 team here that is talented across the board, so I am looking forward to how this game is going to play out. So let's get ready for our first game of this Week 6. Almost done, folks. All right, there we go. There we go. And the kickoff. Cardinals will receive the ball. And out comes Nick Mullins. Cardinals, Mullins throwing it, complete. Getting it to number 82 for 9 yards on first down. Edmonds getting the 4 yards. And sometimes style matchups really work well, but first and 10, getting 5. So again, the Cardinals showing effectiveness here early on. And a completion in the Browns' territory. First and 10 at the 49. Cardinals handoff here. Oh! Stopped at the line, but notice the defensive mistake on the bottom. David flipping instead of going in, went out. All right, shotgun. And what a thunderous hit after a gain of 4, but it's 3rd and 6. All right, and there it is, a great defensive play. Looking for the screen, and he steps right in front of it, and now we got a punt. That was a good punt right there, down at the 13. And you see Dak Prescott come out to lead the Browns offense. And we see I formation here, handoff. And Davin Cook goes right up the gut for 11 yards. Right up the middle through the Cardinals defense goes Cook. And now we have a shotgun. Complete to Shifty. And again, he presents a major matchup problem. 50 receptions already on the year. As he's 6'8". So he presents him a huge matchup problem for linebackers and safeties. And Cook stopped in the backfield. Oh no, he gained 1 somehow. It looked like he was going to go down in the backfield. Hand off again, and he fights his way forward to get the first. Using power to get forward. As we see a great first down gain there. And now, 1st and 10 at the 38. As another first down run, this time all the way to the 50. Great up the gut run by Cook. Just going straight up the middle. And now a throw complete to Amari Cooper. Down to the 36. This is a really smart game here. Well executed drive so far. And another handoff, this time to Cook, but again, this time he danced a little bit too long and got stopped. And complete! All the way down to the 10. 1st and goal, Amari Cooper. And he had all day to deliver that pass. And now single back formation. Shifty out a little bit wide, but again, Cook stopped after a gain of 1. So it looks like the Cardinals are honing in on the running game. And a carry, this time by Kareem Hunt. 6-yard gain, 3rd and goal. And throw, touchdown, Browns. 3-yard pass to Amari Cooper. And the Browns strike first. What a play right there. And the extra point is good. And the Browns are up 7-0. Against the Cardinals in the kickoff. And we see a touchback out to the 25. This is an interesting game. Let's see how the Cardinals respond on this drive, starting with, it looks like, a strong pistol formation. And the Browns deflect a pass. And now we got shotgun. Mullins back. Oh! Off his fingertips. And consistency here, folks. You gotta get the drives going. And consistency here, folks. Sorry about that. All right, Mullins. Incomplete. And they punt. So, and a return out to the 46-yard line. Great return on the punt. And now, next up for this second drive for the Browns. And complete. And a handoff. Nice carry by Lamar Hunt. Lamar Hunt on the carry, getting the 1st and 10. And it seems like Hunt has been doing better. And another handoff. And there's a catch! Touchdown, Browns! And Woods got behind the defense and caught the ball for a strike. What a catch right there. Slips behind the defense and makes the grab. And what a drive by the Browns. What a play right there by the Browns, and now they're up 14-0. And now taken down after a few yard gain on the carry. Then now we got a complete, oh, no, it was incomplete. Thought it was a completion, folks, but I guess not. Mullins back. Oh, that was a mistake. Granted, his opponent and it forces the punt. All right, we got the third drive for the Browns. Complete to Woods again. As we see, Woods again making huge plays. And we've now got a couple yards again for Davin Cook. And carry again by Kareem Hunt. A huge run right there. Nicely done. And there's another carry, this time by Cook. And maybe it's time for the Browns coach to put more plays for Kareem Hunt, because Cook is not doing much against this defense. He's dancing around way too much. As we see another handoff to Cook, and yet again, and now 3rd and 6, another completion, this time to Shifty. And maybe it's time for the Browns to think about airing it out in this game, but they have a 14-point lead, and they just made a huge gain right here on 3rd down. That receiving core is dangerous. Cooper, McLaurin, Kirk, Woods, and Shifty and Njoku all on this Browns receiving core, and a touchdown this time. Terry McLaurin in the corner. And the kick is up. And it's good. 21-0 Browns at the end of the first. And that's the thing, is what is going to happen here. As we see, takeoff out to the 20. And the Browns looking to build even higher on this lead. And we've got Mullins back. Complete in the first down. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. And the Cardinals at the 39. Welcome in, everybody. As we see a handoff here, but stopped. Alec flipping on the tackle. This team. And there's the shotgun out. Knocked away. Great defense right there. 3rd and 4 now. Yeah, the Browns are one of the better teams. At 4-1. Mullins gets the first, though. The Cardinals need to get some drives together here, folks, because otherwise they ain't going to get back in this game. And now, and we got Mullins. Fumble! A huge hit! And it looks like he could go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. The question is it going to be reviewed? What a hit. What a hit. To get the ball loose. That was intense, folks, and now that was a huge play right there. And now the Browns' lead gets even bigger. And now we got another fumble, but this time the Cardinals get it. Myles Garrett on the play. 2nd and 11. And this division race is tight. Baltimore and Cincinnati 3-2. The Browns 4-1 and the Steelers 5-0. We'll see how the Browns and Leighton Vander Esch right in there to make the tackle, but a gain of 3. 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals. Mullins back. Complete, but he gets stopped David flipping on the stop. 6-yard gain, and he gets the stop. And now a punt on the play. And it's up. And it's going to be a touchback, taking it out to the 20. And so far, the Browns QB, Dak Prescott, 3 touchdowns on the day. 1 to McLaurin, 1 to Cooper, and 1 to Woods. He has been spreading the ball around. And pump fake. And he drops it. Cooper had it in his hands. But Prescott had it on the money, so I don't really blame him for that incompletion. But Prescott, and that's what he can do. Huge run down to the 46. That's the thing. Prescott did not see anybody open, takes the ball himself, and the gain's 26. Down to the 46-yard line. And now, 1st and 10. And that's the thing that makes the Browns dangerous. Their rushing attack, there's not one superstar. There's 3 guys who can run that ball very effectively in Hunt, Cook, and Prescott. Prescott back. Complete again. This time to Kareem Hunt out of the backfield. 1st and 10 at the Browns 39. And that, I think, was a mistake. Went for the play action, but Cooper was double covered. A rare mistake by Prescott. Complete. Gets McLaurin down to the 29. Another first. McLaurin, 2 catches, 35 yards, and a score here. Again, it seems there's no superstars. It's Cook. 11 carries, 44 yards on a gain of 4 right there. Just a lot of strong tools. Prescott complete this time to Cooper. Perfectly balanced offense here by the Browns. And a handoff to Hunt. Hunt just goes straight down to the 8. Excellent job on the run right there. Down to the 8-yard line. Welcome in everybody, and Hunt gets it down to the 1, 1st and goal. He is killing it this game. 1st and goal at the 1. Hunt, touchdown, Browns. What a play right there. What a drive right there, and it's now 35. And the kick up is good. And the Browns here in the second quarter, 35-0. And here's the kickoff. And what a job right here by the Browns. It seemed at first they were rattled, but they have literally changed it in here in the second quarter. And we got a pick! We have a pick! The ball was tipped up and then caught by Jackson, who was the one who had the fumble recovery. So he has a pick and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Eddie Jackson, huge in this game. Crazy, crazy game here. Defense stepping up. No mercy rules here. Step up or step out. The 19 after a gain of 2, and this time they're bringing Hunt, but Hunt finally gets stopped a little bit. Still averaging 8 yards a carry on the play. Shotgun. Prescott. Oh, wait a minute. We got a flag. Touchdown, Cook on the... But I don't know. Is this going to be a hold or a late hit? It's one of the two. Oh, there's no way they take that. They're going to decline that. Davin Cook takes it in for a touchdown on the screenplay and is now kick is up and it is good. 42-0. Dak Prescott, 4th touchdown on the day. Yikes, folks. Just yikes. I don't know what to say here. Kickoff out. Down to the 30. This is not what I expected. And now Chase Edmonds and the Cardinals way behind here. And there's a completion. It seemed like the corners were turned around right there. Denzel Ward on the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 6. And he catches. Oh, no, he didn't. David Flippin hit him so hard the ball came loose. Excellent tackle on the play. And now Mullins up the gut, but I don't know what good that was going to do. Edmonds hurt, though. Flipping with the tackle from that defensive line position. And now we have 4th and 4. I would think the Cardinals might go for it here, but they're not. They're going to punt. And will the ball stop? Oh, that is a great punt right there. Finally, some positives for the Cardinals. let's see how this Browns offense handles this long field ahead of them. They have to get 98 yards to get a touchdown. And again, they throw it to Shifty, who gets them the first down. Out to the 13. But again, Shifty is a nightmare matchup. He's too fast for linebackers, but he's too tall for safeties and corners. So he's a difficult matchup, and now you got Cook working his way to the 19. And here we go. Handoff, and Cook tripped up. Gain of 1. 3rd and 2. Will the Cardinals get a stop here? Handoff to Hunt. Depends on where they spot it. 1st and 10, they gave it to him. He gets the first down. Hunt has been kind of more efficient today. And he gets the first down for the Browns. 1st and 10 at the 23. This time another carry for Hunt, and he breaks it wide open down to the 41. Holy crap! The Browns are over 150 yards on the ground overall in the first half. And now Prescott back. Complete. Woods had to come up for that ball, though. And this defense on the sideline enjoying the lead. But now it's the Browns at the 43. They're up. Complete. Again, the Shifty get down to the 50. The question is, what are they going to want to do before halftime? It's 3rd and 1. Complete. This time to Kareem Hunt. And again, he's picking them apart, using everybody. The tight ends, the running backs, the wide receivers. Prescott is spreading the ball around, and it is making it very difficult for this Cardinals defense to figure out who to attack. Shotgun for Prescott, but this is the last play. They didn't use any of their timeouts. Down to the 20. But ladies and gentlemen, we are heading into halftime. This is not even close. 42-0 Browns. And don't forget to check out, earlier this morning we had OWF's tournament to crown the Moon and Star Tag Team Champions. Next Tuesday we will have the tournament to crown the OWF Dusk and Dawn Women's Tag Team Champions. We are looking for a few more female tag teams. So in the description is a link to all my socials. Get a hold of me and I'll try to get you on the roster. But as we return to this second half, what adjustments have the Cardinals made? Because they are in trouble here. Jackson making 2 huge plays, one off the tip interception, and then as you see here, recovering the fumble to run it back for a touchdown. And you see Prescott with 4 TD passes in the first half, because he was doing a great. And now the Browns get the ball back, and they're out at the 25. And Kareem Hunt, 8 yards a carry in this game. That is insane. Insanity, and now we got a carry. Oh, Ninjoku. And that is this is going to be a tough matchup, and now the Cook gets a good run on, gets another first. Look at this handoff to the outside, flips the field real quick, getting the first. 41-yard line. 1st and 10. And the defense stops him. 2nd and 13. The running game's been solid today, but it has not been the dominant force it usually is. So that's what you got to think about here, folks. We got a shotgun. And here comes Prescott throwing deep. This is a questionable call, and the Cardinals get the pick. I don't understand why he threw it that far deep. Prescott, I'm not entirely sure what he saw, but from what I see on this camera angle, it was obvious. There was tight coverage on McLaurin. So I question that decision right there. And now Prescott to lick his wounds on the sideline as Mullins and the Cardinals come back out, but Myles Garrett right there to stop it to only a gain of 1. And Mullins has, I don't know who he was throwing to there, but 3rd and 9. Shotgun. Throws and complete. Able to put it right where only his guy could get it. Isabella on the catch. Ward had no chance to catch that, to intercept that ball. Beautifully placed over the outside shoulder where Ward had no opportunity to make that play. And that's what you got to do if you're a quarterback, is put the ball where only your receiver can get it. And a completion again. Now we're down to the 21 of the Browns. The Cardinals threatening. Tip pass. And yeah, the Browns enjoying a huge lead, but the question is for the defense, do they want the pride of pitching a shutout? They need to do something here. And letting the receiver catch it probably not knocks him back a yard. 3rd and 11. The Browns defense getting pushed back here. And Mullins back. Incomplete. And now, will the Cardinals just take the 3? 39-yard kick is up. And it's good. Prater with the kick. The Cardinals on the board, but you need touchdowns here, folks, not field goals. And the Browns will start yet again at the 25. Kareem Hunt, solid day. And a handoff this time to Cook, who gets it down to the 29. And now, shotgun for Prescott. Complete to Woods. And he gets it all the way down to the 48. Nicely done by the Browns offense. And now Prescott again, complete. 1st and 10 this time. He gets it to Bryant for the 10-yard gain. We got a handoff to Devin Cook. 1st and 10. And Cook gets the play. And another handoff, this time to Cook again. 20 carries on the game. And Prescott, 2nd and 7. Makes a few cuts, but only gets a yard. And Prescott complete to Woods. 1st and goal. First and goal. Browns again. Complete. Folks, this is the Browns at the 5. And Arizona has an injury timeout here. Handoff to Hunt. All right. Handoff. Cook gets the touchdown. And that's the thing about having two really good backs. And ladies and gentlemen, extra point attempt. And we see the kick is up. And it's good. And now the kickoff, 49-3 Browns here in the 3rd. The Browns patiently just not concerning themselves, but trying to waste energy. They are methodical in their approach. All right. The defense back on the field, and the Mullins back under center. Complete this time. Gets a completion for 5 on the play. And here we go, complete again. But this time, pushed back to the 30. Or he gets 1 yard on the play after it looked like he went farther. But completion! Mullins completed it. 21 yards. The Browns... The Cardinals attacking the Browns, but it's not leading to points. And that's the most important thing, folks. You can move in between those 20-yard lines all you want. Up and down the field all you want. But until you put points on the board, it doesn't matter. And the Browns are facing another defensive struggle, but David flipping with the sack on the blitz. What a blitz right there. Cornerback blitz, and Mullins doesn't do anything about it. Goes right in there with the sack. And the Browns drive them back to their own 42-yard line, 2nd and 19. Incomplete. 3rd and 19. Shotgun. Complete. But he doesn't get the first. And that sack proved huge. Adams with the tackle. It's now 4th and 13. And I think this is when the Cardinals are going to have to start going for it, because they are way down. If they punt the ball here, they might be accepting defeat. They're punting. I would have gone for it. You're way down. You need to do something. Out at the 21. He was trying to angle it inside the 20, and it didn't work. And now you have Hunt and the Browns offense back up there. They ran the ball over 30 times in this game, and it's equivalent to almost 200 yards on the ground. And did Shitty come down with it? He did, but he did not get the feet in bounds. And that's the thing. Both feet have to touch. And again, Prescott going down the field, this time to Amari Cooper. Huge play. And they get it all the way down to the 13. And Cooper, 5 catches, 115 yards. Prescott on the money with that pass. Browns. Prescott sacked. Golden gets him with the sack. And now, that might have put a little bit of slowdown in the momentum. Of the Browns, but I doubt it. Browns have been steamrolling this game. And complete. This is a very, very pivotal drive for the Cardinals. They need to make a stop here. They get it down to the 4. It's 4th and 1. So will the Browns kick the field goal here? It'll extend their lead to 49 if they do. But it was a great play, that sack that kept him out of the end zone. But if they get the kick here, it will lead to a 49-point deficit for the Cardinals. Kick is up. And here come the Cardinals again. And now Edmonds and the Cardinals trying to get back in this. Shot. And now Mullins calling out audibles, but here we go. Sacked. And Flippin gets the sack and knocks the ball loose. The big fella from the defensive tackle position straight up the gut. And Mullins somehow gets the ball back. But that sack puts them back all the way to their own 4. And that's only the second sack on Mullins, and up comes Adams for the run support. 3rd and 27. That was not McDowell, that was Adams. Graphic guy, pay attention. And now Mullins trying to wind the clock down till the end of this 3rd quarter, but he needs to get the playoff. And they take the penalty. That is a mistake in my opinion. Why? Why would you put yourself on your own 4 again? Making it 3rd and 31 and stopping the clock. Very questionable coaching call right here. As now you're going to start the 4th quarter punting. There is no way you're getting a 4th and 20. This is going to be remembered for a slaughter, but I will give the Cardinals credit. In this 3rd quarter, they held them to 10 points. Remember, the Browns dropped 21 in each of the first 2 quarters, and in that 3rd quarter, they held them to 10. So, an improvement right there, and now it's the Browns start at their own 45. Cooper having a good game here. 6 catches for 125 yards. Now Dak Prescott and the Browns offense back on the field. Handoff to Davin Cook, who pushes his way up to the 49. And now 4 yards, 2nd and 6, and this time Hunt pushes his way forward to the 47. Shotgun. What the hell happened there? I'm completely confused here. What the hell happened? It was marked incomplete. What? If I'm the Browns, I'm challenging. That was a forward pass. What is going on here? Incomplete, but I would have challenged if I would have been the Browns coach, because that was a forward pass that should not have been a fumble. But it don't matter right now because, well, to be honest with you, the lead is for it too much to matter. And it's 4th and 3. And now, 4th and 3. Great play by Jackson right there. That they're going to go for it. And Edmonds is stopped. Turnover on down. And now, and we see a handoff by Cook, who gets a huge run in the Cardinal territory and breaks the 100-yard mark. But that's the thing about this Browns offense. It's unique. They have 2 backs. They have so many weapons. Like I said, you have McLaurin, Cooper, Woods, Kirk, Shifty, and Kareem Hunt, as we see a huge run by Cook. And Njoku as well. You have weapons across the board. And now every time they've been in the red zone this game, they've gotten points. And look at that, folks. 254 yards on the ground this game. And the Browns just putting the hammer down. And now Prescott back. Incomplete. He was going for Cooper. Complete to Woods. And now it's a 1st and goal. And Woods has 8 catches, 120 yards. And trying to throw it to Bryant, but no go. I would not be throwing it to a tight end unless that tight end was Shifty down here. It's too crowded. And Hunt gets it down to the 1. He's almost got 100 yards and way less carries. He's got 91 yards on 12 carries, folks. That's a performance and a half. On the handoff to Hunt. Touchdown, Browns! And this has just been a destructive game. Hunt getting a second touchdown run of the game. And Shifty right there helping him get over the line and score. And now the Cardinals facing an even bigger deficit. And the kickoff down to the knee. And the Cardinals playing for pride here, trying to get in the end zone. They have been kept out the entire game. 626 overall offense for the Browns, less than 200. And it looks like Cleveland is putting in their backups on the defensive line. No Kenny Clark, no Nick Bosa. And there is number 95 making a sack. As we see a shotgun. Now a completion. 3rd and 12. Mullins in the... Oh, he got it. But it took a first down saving tackle by Alec Flippin, who has been busy this game. 4 tackles. And now the Browns are going to receive the punt. On the handoff. Davin Cook. And there's a handoff to Hunt, and it looks like they're just going to be content with grinding the clock out, folks. And I don't blame them. Complete. Cooper getting the catch. 1st and 10. All right, and here we go. Handoff, Cook. And now, again, it just seems like they're content to grind the clock using Cook and Hunt. Just rushing the football here and letting the clock run out. Hand off to Cook again. And he gets the first. And they almost have 700 yards on offense here. He had a guy riding his back, and he took it all the way for the first down. Hand off again, this time to Cook. Down to the 38. Hand off again. Cook trying to get the first. He'll get it to at least 3rd and 1. And that's the 2-minute warning. And now, all the Browns have to do is keep handing off the ball. They get this, and it's a handoff. Cook gets it. Huge run. 30 carries, 185 yards. Now this is ridiculous, folks. Right up the middle, and they just destroyed them up the gut. McLaurin on the block, but it was already way into the backfield. We're at the 18-yard line, and the Cardinals, as we see Cook again trying to push his way forward to the 15. Hunt back in the game. We'll see. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt gets it up. Will they take? And he gets 100 yards. So right now, folks, both guys. And that is it. A 56-point beatdown. And the Browns destroyed them. I appreciate everybody stopping by, whether it was for just a few seconds, for the whole show, whether you're live watching on replay. Don't forget to check out this morning's OWF Dusk and Dawn Tag Team Tournament. We will be back next Tuesday, about that same time, for the OWF Dusk and Dawn Women's Tag Team Title Tournament. And we'll have another Week 6 DAFL game after LTD next Tuesday. Have a great week, y'all. Love ya. Enjoy the show. Don't forget CRW later on. Have a wonderful night. I'm out of here. Peace.